Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to day 3 of the Cracking Advent Calendar. Now we've done 2 fossils so far and they've turned out great, but I thought I'd shake it up a little bit for day 3, and we're gonna crack open a mineral. Now this is a crystallized mineral, and it could be quartz, it could be calcite. It's quite dirty and it's very mucky, like you would never look at this and think, oh, it's a crystal inside. So we're gonna crack it open, get a fresh surface and see what we're dealing with. My theory is it's calcite. Now there's some clear differences with calcite and quartz, even though to like the naked eye, they can look very, very similar. So they do have different crystal structures, but they also have different hardnesses. So on the Mohs hardness scale, quartz has a level of 7, whereas calcite only has a level of 3. So the difference is quartz would scratch glass, whereas calcite wouldn't be hard enough to scratch glass. I'm going to do a test to do with the actual chemical makeup of these minerals. So if it's calcite, it will have calcium carbonate within its chemical formulae, which means household vinegar should make it fizz. So we're going to break it open, then we're going to do a fizz test on it and see what mineral we're dealing with. So let's get cracking. As usual, first things first, safety goggles are vital, especially when it comes to breaking open crystals, or any rock for that matter, because they can be very sharp, the shards that fly off of them. And also hand protection, just because you don't want to cut yourself, and crystals can be razor sharp when you break them. Test one of the smaller pieces to see what happens with the vinegar on it. So I'm just using distilled malt vinegar, and I'm just going to pour it on the crystals. So actually that vinegar hasn't touched this minerals, so I actually think we could be dealing with quartz here. So I'm just going to take a piece of it here, and I've got a glass bottle, and let's see if it scratches. My vinegar just didn't make it fizz. Or is it? Oh wait. It scratched the glass, it's quartz. That's got a line scratched into the glass now. I don't know if you guys can see that. But on Mohs hardness scale, quartz is harder than glass, which means it will scratch, whereas calcite is not, so it would have just crumbled. And I have very clearly scratched the glass there. So I think we're dealing with quartz. And I'll do it again just to be sure. There you go. You guys can probably see that one. And then if I remove the excess, that has left a scratch line on the glass. So we are dealing with quartz here. So just as well, you do the checks, because sometimes it might appear to be one thing, but actually is another. The beautiful structures of the quartz crystals in this little pocket here. So it really opened up to reveal a lot more crystals. So I didn't realize how far in they went. And then you can see down the side here, even more crystals. So there's even more crystals down the side here. And then we've got these kind of very long striations along certain faces of the quartz, which is quite unusual. So if I lay it down, you can see it a bit better there. And here is the piece I put the vinegar on. Still absolutely no reaction whatsoever. So you can see that is absolutely fine. So the quartz is completely untouched by the vinegar, like not one bit of fizz happened. So that was a really good indicator as well. So this is what was inside. So if I turn it, you can see the crystals better like that. But you never know until you break it open what you might find on the inside. And then here is the other half. And so I'll collect these pieces, and any of the smaller bits that broke off I will probably put in my fossil museum that I've been working on, which I'll link down below in case you'd like to see it. But there you have it, the inside of a quartz vein. That's all I got for day 3, but I hope you enjoyed seeing the inside of a quartz vein and also learning a little bit about Mohs hardness scale and how you can test to distinguish between different minerals, because there are lots of diagnostic techniques, some of them cooler than others, and it can be really interesting because, like with this piece, I actually thought I was dealing with a different mineral and it turned out to be a different one. So here we have the lovely inside, and I've got to say, I'm more impressed with this one cracking open than I thought I would be. The crystals went in a lot further, so this was a lot of fun to crack open and a lot easier than some of the fossils. So I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Please like and subscribe if you did, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.